Hi folks, and welcome back. This is the Ultra that I got on Sunday. I paid £10 for. It's been completely refurbished. It's the amplifier has been upgraded to 5 watts. Do 5 watts now. No problem whatsoever. The original unit was 3 watts. The amplifier that's in this is still made by BRC. It was exactly the same board. The only difference was the transistors that were fitted. But it's still exactly the same board. And basically, I've also replaced the record deck. I'll get to the reason why I've done that in the next video, when we'll be looking at the one that came out of this in closer detail. And it has a fault, but I'll explain what the fault is when we get to it. Anyway, what we'll do, we'll give this a test. I'll let you hear this. Whether I put the original deck back is another matter. I probably won't, but I do have to go back in because I realised something. This is a 3-speed. The original is a 4-speed, so I need to actually go back in and get the and swap the shafts over on the motor, because this is powered by an overwinding on the motor, and I forgot to swap it. So they're going to have to do that. Anyway, let's get the record on. Don't forget, pump them muscles, folks. Get them exercises going.
Hi there, I'm the Pt2 exercise man, welcoming you to a new you. Because Pt2 takes much pleasure in introducing you to the multi-exerciser. The exerciser that's designed to give you the shapely, healthy body that you've been looking for. Now, look at yourself in the mirror. If you want to get rid of that pot belly or spare tire, or maybe just tone up your muscles, then now you really can. Just a few minutes with the exerciser every morning and evening is all you need to do. The Pt2 multi-exerciser is a very simple device to use. All you need is a convenient place to attach it, like a door handle that's about waist high, but make sure no one can open the door while you're doing your exercises. The room should have plenty of fresh air, with a carpet or a rug to lie on. And you can also have a cushion to put under your hips if you need it. Now take advantage of the privacy of home to wear the absolute minimum of clothing, so you're not restricted in your exercising. Now, before going on to the exercises, make sure you have read the exerciser instructions carefully, so that you'll be familiar with all the movements. Why don't you keep it next to you while exercising, for easy reference? Now, are we all ready? Good. Well, let's try a nice, easy exercise to start you off with. This one's called the tummy toner. Now, this exercise is designed to tighten up those slack tummy muscles. First of all, lie on the floor, face up, with your head up near the door. Now, put your feet in the straps, and take the hand straps above your head. Now, you just may have to adjust the straps at this point so that your feet just clear the floor. Okay, are we all ready now? Good. Now, keeping your legs and arms straight, pull down on your hand straps and raise your legs. The muscles in your arms and legs and stomach should all of them work together. Raise your legs as high as you can, and then lower them to the floor again. Now, let's try with a little bit of rhythm this time. Okay, are we all ready now? And away we go. Up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. Smoothly now. No jerks. And up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. And up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3. There, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, with continuous exercising, you should be able to do at least 100 of these by the end of this week. And while you're in that position, let's move straight on to the second exercise. This one's called the high stepper. With your feet and hands still in the straps as they were before, bend one knee and bring it up right to your chest. And then, as you lower it, bring the other knee up in a kind of marching action. Now with this one, it's important to flex the leg fully as you lower it, and get the knee as close as possible to the chest. Got the idea? Right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now keep practicing that one because it's very good for the whole body. Ready for exercise number 3? Good. This is another nice easy one called the thigh shaper. And once again, assume the correct starting position. On your back, on the floor. Both feet in the straps, hands in the hand straps. Keeping them straight, raise your legs to a midway position, and that's about halfway between horizontal and vertical. Then lower one leg about 16 to 19 inches. Not to the floor, mind. And as you raise it again, lower the other leg the same distance. Repeat this scissor action as fast as you can go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you feel those lazy muscles working for you? Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Everything's happening. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep it up. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now you should gradually work your way up to 100 exercises. Now that you've got those under your belt, why not turn the record over and reap more benefits from your Pt2 multi-exerciser?
Yeah, why don't we turn the record over? Yeah, why don't we turn the record over? And yeah. Oh, by the way, it's for sale, this record player, if anybody's interested. And it's still for sale, even if nobody's interested.
Well now, how's it going? I'll bet you can feel all those muscles stretching out. Have you got your breath back yet? Good. So let's move on to exercise number 4, the waist watcher. And this one can really make your waistline worth watching. Now, assume the normal starting position on the floor, with your head up near the door again. Legs should be outstretched and your arms extended upwards. Pull your arms downwards, bringing both legs up together, bending your knees fully. And when you do this, your hips should be lifted clear off the floor. Okay? Right, then let's start with about 15 waist watchers at a nice, easy pace. And here we go. And up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, hips off, down, 2, 3, 4. Okay then, we're getting the hang of this exerciser. Now that's good, because let's get stuck into this one. This is another simple exercise that will soon get you back into shape. And this one's called the high kicker. If you do this one properly, you should feel all the muscles in your waist, your stomach, your hips and thighs, right down to your calves and your ankles. And once again, assume the normal starting position. And you must keep both legs and arms straight at all times. Now raise each leg in succession to the very highest point. And as you bring
Hang on a minute, folks. I see our friend Donald Trump has made a visit to the White House, to number 10 Downing Street, sorry. Oh, I was going to fart, but it won't come out.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Oh, there we go. More than 2 sniffs of that fucker and you're greedy.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right up high, right up high. And now the final exercise in the program. Number 6, and it's going to really do something for those hips. Even though we call it the hip slimmer, it will also do wonders for flabby waistlines and thighs. First, you lie down on your right hand side, resting on your right hip and leaning on your right elbow. Now put your uppermost foot, that's your left foot, into the strap, and take the hand strap with your left hand. Now you just bring your arm down so that your leg is raised as high as it'll go. Try and get into a steady rhythm again. Up, down, up, down, right up, right down, right up, right down, up, down, up, down. Now you should repeat this 50 times at first, and then turn over to your left side and repeat the exercise with the other leg. Up, down, up, down. The steady rhythmic movements of these routines play an important part in your exercising. The multi-exerciser is designed to link the actions of your arms, your legs, and your stomach muscles, so that your whole body works in a total coordinated effort. So it's a good idea to exercise with music, selecting something with a nice, easy beat to keep you in rhythm. And of course, we don't have to tell you that common sense eating is also important, which means you should concentrate on fresh, natural foods like lean meats and fish, fruit and vegetables, to lose weight and to keep slim, trim and healthy. And the other thing, of course, is continuity. It's most important. Follow these routines every day. Even just a few minutes with the multi-exerciser every morning and every night could be the start of a brand new you. So, happy exercising with the Pt2 multi-exerciser.
And there we go. Works absolutely beautifully. And look at the spin down on that turntable. Really nice and free on its bearings. Like I say, this is available if anybody's interested in it. You know, it's certainly better than a Crosley Cruiser. And yeah, it works absolutely beautifully, and it's got a stereo compliant cartridge in it. That's because it's a stereo cartridge, wired for mono obviously, and yeah, and I only had the volume just a touch above halfway, and that's ample. I mean, that's, you know, that's on that record. On other records, proper records, you don't even want it that high. There's no hums. A little bit there when you turn the volume full up, obviously. No crackly switches. Plenty of bass. I only had the bass set to there, set to 2 o'clock. Works really well. I'm really happy with it, and I hope I can find somebody else that is. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks, and join me in a few minutes when I will be going through the original deck that was in this and the reason why I changed it, and I will also demonstrate, I think I found a way of fixing the fault that the original deck has. So I've never worked on one. Anyway, never mind that, we'll get to that in the next video. Thanks for watching, folks, and more to come later. Bye for now. Oh, don't forget those exercises, you know, down 1, 2, up 1, 2, then the other sock. But when you're exercising, it's really important, and I can't stress this high enough. It's really important to make sure that you got a pint in one hand and a fag in the other. Catch you later, folks. Bye for now.